Today I'm going to be talking about how people can like you, how you can get them to like you. The first way is you actually listen to them. If you're meeting somebody new, if you're meeting somebody for the first time, ask them questions. But whenever they start talking, you don't say a word. You just listen to what they're saying and don't interrupt them. Don't think of interrupting them. It's kind of disrespectful because you're not letting them finish what they're saying, and this interrupts their train of thought. You interrupt them, you say something, and then they try remembering what they were talking about, and then they're not able to properly say what they were thinking because you came in the way and you interrupted their speech. So do not interrupt them. Whenever they stop talking about something, you ask them a following up question about whatever topic you're talking about with them. And just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And here, actually pay attention to what they're saying. Remember things they have said to you. Remember, don't just listen to it from here and take it out the other ear. Actually be present with them. Pay attention to what they're saying. Remember key details about what they're saying. Remember it, because some other time when you're talking to this specific person and you bring this topic up and you say this one thing that they told you and they were not expecting you to remember, and they hear that you said that, they're going to be surprised and they're going to respect you because you actually listen to what they said. They're going to like you for that. They will think to themselves that this person cares. Because most people, when for example, when you are talking to some friend of yours about something, maybe you had this medical issue, you went to a medical checkup, and you were telling your friend about this, and they were kind of asking you questions, but you can kind of see they're not really being present, they're just interrupting you. And then some other time when they're talking to you about this medical issue, they don't even remember what you were talking about. They were confusing your medical problem with something else. Let's say you had a headache, but they said you had like they're saying to you, you had like a sore throat or runny nose, right? And you're like, no, I had a headache. What are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, headache, something like that. So actually pay attention. Remember what they're saying to you. It's gonna help you a lot. Treat them with respect. Treat everyone with respect. Give genuine compliments to them. Not just with this idea that let me be nice to them, let me give them some compliments so that they might do something nice for me instead. Because they should appreciate what I'm saying to them, so they should do something nice for me. Don't do it with that intention. Only do this if you genuinely care about them, if you genuinely like this person, if you want them to be happy, but not in a selfish way, in a selfless way. You care about this person, you want to have them have a better day, you want them to have a smile on their face. Give them genuine compliments, something that will truly mean to them. Give them that. They're going to appreciate that a lot. And most of this comes down to one thing: be present. Just be present. And for this, you can practice so many forms of meditation. You can Google forms of meditation and find something that works for you. I personally like meditation where I'm sitting with my back straight, with my legs crossed, not logs, with my legs crossed, sitting with my back straight, legs crossed. My eyes are closed, and I'm taking deep breaths. And as soon as my attention shifts to somewhere else, I bring my presence back to the breath. I'm just focusing on my breath. This is what I like to do. And this helps you. This helps me because whenever I'm talking to somebody, I can actually think, okay, should I say this? Should I not say this? And then I know what to not say because I properly process that. Because I properly process all of that in my head. So I know what to say, what not to say. With my previous point about asking people questions about a topic they're talking about, because people love talking about themselves. A person's favorite word is me, myself, I. So you shouldn't really talk about yourself if they start asking you some questions. And but don't do it too much. Only do it if you think that they're truly interested in you. Only talk about yourself when you think they're truly interested in you. But otherwise, talk about them. Just talk about them. They love talking about themselves. People love to do that. You love talking about yourself. I like talking about myself. Everyone likes to do that. So try this out. And with getting people to like you, you should not go into this with the mindset of meeting somebody and you having this mindset of what do I do to get them to like me? Because if that's the case, you've lost. Yes, I've given you tips previously, just a while ago I've given you tips on how to get them to like you. But do not enter this with that mindset to how do you get them to like you? Because you're gonna lose. People will see you're not authentic. People will look at you like a nice guy. They will see that you want something in return from them. And they will just choose to run away from you in that case. That's not going to be authentic. You're not going to have quality connections with people like that. You're just going to find people that might try using you, but somebody that you want to talk to, you have this intention with them, they'll see that you are just trying to get something out of them. That's not going to help you much. And with this mindset, you will pedestalize them deep down because you're looking up to them because they may know something you don't, and to get this information out of them, you're trying to pedestalize them, look at them like as if you're below them, and etc. And people don't really like that because they can see you're trying to pedestalize them and they'll just look at you like you're somebody from the bottom. And that's not good for you, is it? So do not do this for yourself. Instead, have a different approach to this. With everything I've said to you, and there's many more, you can read this book by Dale Carnegie. It's a really good book. Everything I've said to you a while ago, this guy in this book, there are many chapters, and his approach is, don't just think this might work, actually implement these things out. Have this idea in your head that you will try these things out on certain people and see how that really improves your connections with them. Try some of these tactics like I've mentioned to you, and they're all listed out in this book, by the way, and I recommend you to go get it. Try those tactics out, and you will see how they will improve your connections with people. You will see how much of a better communicator you become because of this book. You will see that. So test these out. Test it out. If you don't believe me, test it out. You will improve your communication skills. With this, slowly, I've said this to you just now, your communication with people would drastically improve. People will actually start caring for you. They will see that you're a caring person. They will like you, they will respect you. People you look up to, if you have this approach of not pedestalizing them, but just testing out these things, and you naturally become good at this, people who you look up to, they will start helping you out in any situation you're in. They'll be nice to you. They will want to exchange contact with you. They will want to talk to you in general. And with this, you can win many people's hearts. And it works. You're going to feel happier about yourself. You will know how to talk, because in life, to get success in any way, other than your health, like your physical health, your exercising, your nutrition, but every other way, for social life at least, for business, for social life, you need to have communication skills. If you do not have communication skills, you're not going to get much. With myself, I try my hardest to stay present as much as I can. With my woman especially. I try my hardest to stay present with her. With anyone. Anyone I'm having an interaction with. I try hardest to not have any thoughts going in my head, to not let my head wander around in random places. Whenever my attention goes there, I just shift the attention back to the present moment with breathing. Like I said, through meditation, what I do. And people actually like that. Because sometimes I would talk to some people and they would tell me some random fact that they maybe heard from somewhere, or just something about themselves, and later on when I'm talking to them, I would bring it up. And they would be surprised and they would say, "What, you remember this? You remember this? That's crazy. How do you remember that?" And this gives them a smile on their face because they know that I listened to what they were saying. That makes them feel happy. That makes them feel that somebody cares about them. And everyone wants to feel cared for, right? So do you. You want to feel cared for, right? Just the shame part is somebody else has to pay attention to what you say, and we don't know that. Most people don't do that anyway, but I know you're going to do that. I know you want to improve as a person. I know you want to improve your communication skills, and I know you're going to do that. I know. I have complete faith in you. I know you're going to do that. And just with better communication skills, I'm not perfect. I'm still improving at this. I'm still testing things out. I make mistakes as well. But you get more respect here. You say what you say, you mean what you say, you're asking the right questions, you're not interrupting anybody when they're talking. You're going to get respect with this. People will look up to you. You're going to get stand out. You're going to get stood out from the average. You're going to stand out in this way, yes. Most people, they're too self-absorbed. They just think about themselves, talk about themselves. They don't even bother asking how the other person is doing. But you, on the other hand, you ask people how they're doing. You don't really talk much about yourself. You stay mysterious in some sort of way. You care about people. They will like you for that. This has helped me in so many situations. And I want the same for you. I've made many mistakes in this. Before, I used to have this idea of how do I get them to like me? And when I did it like this, people took advantage of me in some ways. They saw that I was trying to be a nice guy, like I wanted to get something out of them. They were not really nice to me. They could see it coming. I got played a couple of times. I don't really know why I was deserving to go all through this. But that's just how life is. People will see it coming. They will see you're not being authentic. They will see you just trying to get something out of them, and you're going to feel bad about that. So just listen to me, read the book that I just showed to you, and this is gonna change your life. It's gonna make your communication skyrocket, make the skills so much better. It's gonna change your life for good. I promise you that.